big news coming out, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, and I know it's going to upset a lot of people, but Griff will not be playing, apparently. The coach has said no Griff tonight, so I'm pretty disappointed after Griff's heroics last season. To have no Griff, well, I think I've got a better chance than the Brett's going through, and I'm out. We'd have no Griff. But anyway, thought it was going to be about another 10-15 minutes, but he's sent Todd has quickly got ready to play the game. A confusion of the times again with this wonderful British Standard Time and GMT and all that crap. So let's see if they're on yet. Cass is he's feeling really confident, and now no Griff. I think he fears nothing now. That was the main problem. So we will wait. Come on, Cass. I don't know what the inducements are yet, so this is going to be interesting, because if he doesn't take Griff, what is he taking? He's sure not going to go for Zug, is he? No, Zug's strength 5, but gotta ride the Griff train. But we will see in a moment. Yeah. So he's gonna. How can I put it? He's a massive favourite tonight. Is Cass? He has been in this position before, though, being a massive favourite and has lost. And we're not just talking about my game as well from last season. You know, in a way, you can sort of excuse that because he was playing a team totally out of his comfort zone. But you know, there's been a few of the times, I think it was the season before, we thought his case was going to get through, and they got beat as well. So, you know, there's still some pressure on there. And like I say, if he did get beat by Brett tonight, there'll be a big question mark. Like, there's a question mark of a stump umpire. There's this sort of thing, hang on a minute, can Cass actually beat Bretonians? And if Bretonians beat him without Griff, that'll be even more worrying. I can't see it myself. I think Cass will get it done. Cass is a very good coach. The only thing what concerns me is I've never seen either coach play, so he could be just as good. So we're just waiting for the game, and then we'll get on with it. As always, don't forget to keep chatting, keep me busy. Game offer sent. Crikey, they're taking the time. Yeah. Seems good. Just negotiating with the missus because it's our son's birthday tomorrow, so we're just looking at the birthday cakes and various other stuff while I'm waiting. On my message just popped up, Cassie said game offer has just been sent, so yeah, development, yeah, he should really, shouldn't he? I'm so disappointed Griff's not going to be there. After last season's heroics, it would have been just great to see him again. But hey ho, you got to go with your own game plan, and obviously, yeah, Griff isn't in their game plan. What's a shame, because he's a great player. So we'll have to see. So we could be waiting about another 5-10 minutes here, the way these guys are going. Because obviously there's inducements to be done yet, and then they've got to load in. The Auckland Cowboys. Let's have a look. See if I can have a quick look at the teams while we're waiting, because we won't miss not much. So the massive favourite for the match. The favourites don't always win, we know that. Currently riding the luck dice wave hard, so if he gets some bad luck tonight, he was due some. Let's have a look at the team. What's not to like? 14 players. 10 guard. Plenty of tackle. Piling on. Oh well. Piling on, mighty blow, strength. It's all there. All it's missing is dauntless.
They always get murdered in the movies if they're wearing matching brown pants.
Well, that's just where it is. That's where it is. Sorry, we're just talking about brown panties and stuff like that, as you do. I've told Carl Tim Cass, he owes me big time. I'm missing out on Texas Town. Dude, this game should have been streamed, about an hour ago? 'Cause obviously there's inducements to be done yet, and then they've got to load in. So My kids are in bed, and I'm twitching. So someone better keep me bloody company tonight. So, like I say, I mean, have a look at the team yourself. The only thing I'd have liked to have been a cheerleader and a coach assistant.
Cheerleader in these.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, they're all right. They're all right. Sorry, guys.
What is not
Yeah, but
and,
Wonder Woman
Wonder Woman.
pants, lovely, fantastic. Sorry, guys.
Batman, Star Wars.
The Batman pants, that's so bad, but I like sexy pants better. Sorry, guys. This is it. I've got to do various stuff. My missus is waffing underwear in my face, and I'm trying to stream this as well. So yeah, you're in the doghouse over Coliseum. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you know what I mean. Well, the thing is though, you can't feel sorry for Cass because this is a game. This ain't my game. But you know what? We always cover our backs, me and Cass, so we always try and stream each other's games. And obviously we know a lot of you guys love it getting streamed as well, so it's all good, to be fair. So yeah, that's the team. It looks good. He really shouldn't be losing this game. Yeah, feel sorry for me. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a good card. Yeah, that's fine. Let me just quickly show you the French Ticklers. Too bad I don't have a webcam. Oh yeah, I love that. Yeah. I think my viewers would go quite quickly up. And here is the French Ticklers. I tell you what, one thing we've got to do. If he scummed a wizard, if Calcium Cass has scummed a wizard, give him hell in the chat. Because he absolutely ripped Dave a new one when Dave scummed a wizard against him. So we'll have to look out for that wizard. See if he has one. Maybe. Who knows? If I start getting deep reading or you can hear stuff. Maybe. We'll see. Coliseum has a wizard. Oh, is that a Coliseum's ground, is it? Oh, well. That means he's got even more money. Ah, well, there you go then. So, I'll see if the game's got to be on now, surely. Let's have a look. I bet you guys are already out the game. It's me waffling on. There we go. Yeah, he will have, yeah. It's a good point, that, guys, to be fair. So, yeah. Blame the missus if you want me to talk about the Bretts. It's hard to... look at the team with pants in your face. So we'll just load up, and we won't miss nothing. You know, slow Cass plays. Probably the slowest player on Blood Bowl is Cass. All right then. Get my drinks ready. I need this one opening. Here we go. Looks like we're not missed nothing. I don't know what the Bretts have taken. Answers on a postcard. There's some star players there. Oh my, he's took Zug over Griff.
How much?
What?
How much is like a PS4 game? How much is that FIFA that I've got Jamie free to get to?
Well, what games are you after?
No, I was just going to give Charlie like the same amount of money.
I don't know.
Jamie got like the FIFA for his Xbox, didn't he?
Jamie didn't like FIFA.
He did.
What? Jamie likes FIFA, likes
He
sport.
got it for his Xbox on his 13th birthday.
Well, I don't know then.
He really wanted it.
I don't know, babe, but I'll have...
I'll put Charlie the same amount of money for Charlie.
Okay. Right, okay. I'll try and get back to the game. It's our son's birthday tomorrow, and it's obviously Randy Day, sex day, so we've got to get everything sorted, and it just so happens I'm twitching at the same time. Yeah, Zug instead of Griff is pretty appalling. Griff can win your games. What's Mighty Zug gonna do? Hold the dwarf up? Don't like it myself. And I'll tell you what, this geezer, Dolph Longstrider, Cass will be laughing his tits off. AV7. Now, Heavy 7 has done well so far in this tournament, but when you've got plenty of Mighty Blow and stuff, it shouldn't last long. But who knows? He's also stuck because of the strength 5. Personally, myself, I would have took Griff, but that's maybe because I'm totally biased. Well, if it pays off, it'll be the first time ever. What if Zug? Yeah. But it is what it is. I mean, God. So he's done? Spent all his cash on Zug and this geezer. He must have had more stuff. Let's have a look. He's got 4 rerolls. I can't remember if he had 4 rerolls. But he already had a bench in. How many more bloody players does he want? I think he had about 40. He had 14 players to start off with. So he's got 16 players. He had 110 grand in his bank. I mean, how much is Zug? What was it, about 290? Dolphy is only 150, I know that. So that's only about 440. Yes, maybe. Yeah, Carlton will just kill it. Kill it with fire. Anyway, so Zug has at least knocked somebody down. I'm quite excited to see how Todd plays, to be fair, because I've never seen him play. Some people are saying that he's a pretty good player, so let's hope he can give him a game. And like I said, I had a good feeling that with Griff, the Bretts were going to get it done. But now, no Griff. I'm not so sure. Granted, Griff would have been a lot better against other opposition, but I don't know, I just like that. You know, move 7, sprint, short feet, strength 4, and that's a skull, followed by a push. There's one reroll used. The guard coming into play there. You're going to see a lot of that. And this is why, in a way, let's watch this first. In a way, I was quite surprised, really, that he actually went toe-to-toe with the dwarfs. You know, I would have probably just put 3 on the line and then I'd have probably put 3 on the line and swung it around here, punch these out the way, get my way through. But yeah, exactly. You know what, A development, you are absolutely bang on the money there. He's solid against anybody, and he's up to 10 movement. What's going on here, guys? Danger, danger, danger. This guy is in a whole world of pain right now. I don't think he's going to last much longer than 10-2. Yeah, so 4-10. You know what, I can't remember what the difference in TV was, but I know it was a lot. Yeah, Melo, absolutely. It wouldn't surprise me if he could have actually, because obviously he gets the free wizard. I think he could have probably got Zug and Griff if he used his bank money. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's a sacrificial lamb, isn't he? It's like his platoon mates have just double dared him to go potato without the ball. I think so, yeah. It was a lot of cash because, Cass, was it 2,000 odd, didn't he? Boink. And he had 110 grand in the bank as well. So, I don't get it. But like I said, if it comes off and he knocks out the dwarfs, fair play to him. He'll have done it. But I've got to admit, mate, I wouldn't have done it. This doesn't look good. I'm just going to switch it a minute. Whoops. We've just got. Oh, there you go. Nice close up there. He goes. Bye bye. Nice knockout. Come on. Don't do this to me. Where is he? I just want to get a brief look at him before he dies. Thanks for coming. I guess we won't be seeing for much longer. So, I think... Hey, VVV. How you doing, mate? No griff, guys. No griff. That... I sort of... I haven't bothered who wins these games. I try and keep impartial, as an announcer should. But you know what? I have a lot of love for Brett, but not when the... Oh, here we go! Hammer break. He's took it. And a pile on. And... Oh, you jammy devil. A Brit team without Griff, well, it's not a proper Brit team in my opinion. It has Mello, yeah. It's been lucky as AV7 this tournament, but to be fair, my Chaos were Achilles team very. I think I had two Might Blow Piece of Man, and the thing is, when won that Achilles either was V-Power V's either, so it wasn't like a Calcium Cast sort of build. But hey, you know, I just don't understand why I pay 150 grand for a skilled player, an agility 4 player, and then you put him out here just to get his head kicked in. I just don't get that player. So already we've got a ball carrier on the... we've got a player on... Oh, it's not on the ball carrier I'm talking about. Is he giving the... Oh, dear me. A blocker with accurate and sure hands. Interesting choice. Yeah, it was development. I mean, it's just the way it was. We couldn't get a handoff off, and Cinemas can go into pick a ball up on a far plus. How can we do, you know? It was the handoffs what killed me. If the handoffs had actually worked, we'd have took into overtime. Yeah, it's the way it is, though. I mean, like I said, you get games like that, and it's just the way it was, and Cinemouse played very well. So there's not a problem. The only thing what makes it bad is you're grand for 6 weeks, and then you go out like that is a bad way to go out. I'm not the first to go out as bad like that, so, you know, it's just the way it is. And, you know, you just got to take it on the chin. And that's what you do. And wish your opponent good luck in the next round. You know, he's a good guy, Cinema Mouse. I have no problems. You know, we had a good run with the Brits the season before, and there's always a season going on now, so we'll see. But this, I don't know. We had a really we had a really first weird day of playoffs, and then we sort of got back to the norm to a certain extent yesterday, and now I feel like I'm back in the Twilight Zone. I mean, he can get you. He can go for it and get a 1-die block on a wrestler. That surprised me. That has just surprised me. People don't use a score against me on a one-turner. Cinemouse, to be fair, I'm pretty good defensively on that. So we'll never know. You didn't need to in the end. You didn't even have to, did you? So we'll never know. I'm not saying you wouldn't, but it's all just guesswork now, isn't it? But I'm just a bit stunned what's going on in this game, because to me, you offer me, even if it's a 1-die block on this ball carrier, I'm taking it. Especially with having wrestle as well. Do you know what I mean? It's like Yeah, I mean, so, oh, there we go. I mean, to be fair, you know, people have said Calcium gets really lucky draws. He always gets a nice, easy draw. Because let's be honest, last season he had my Brett, what he should have beaten, and we've already gone through that, so we're wasting more time on here. And now I get a 2000 Wood Elf team with one tackle piece, flying all over the place, and he gets bloody Bretts again. Who basically who decided not to take Griff, what to be honest is a shambles, and he's now paying for it. Nuffle is making him pay, and rightly so. Griff should be on this pitch. I'm disgusted. How's Zug doing? Let's have a look. Oh, what are you doing over there, Zug? Nothing. Great amount of money spent. Oh, how was he the money spending? Dolph, what's he doing? He's took a nap. Fantastic. Really well spent money. Yeah. I was trying to convince myself. What I heard that this guy was pretty good. He's a ex-PC player. He plays the PC now. He plays PS4 as well, and he's a pretty decent player. But at the moment, I ain't seen it. I know it's hard because against guard and against dwarfs and everything, so I can appreciate that. And Kaz is a very good player, but just the setup and everything. I mean, you're trying to outbash dwarfs on the line with all that guard, really? Why? Because you got Zug. Oh no, don't play him at his own game. You use your movement. Use your movement, your blitzers. I mean, what the frig is this guy doing? You can't use your movement when you're here. 1, 2, 3, all locked down. And that's before we get this bad boy up. They're all locked up. Protect this guy. Your agility 4-piece. Guess what? You've potatoed him. Here goes with the mighty Zug. And nothing. I'm more annoyed about this game than my game. You've got a chance to go through and you haven't done your homework. But I just hope we get a close game, because there's nothing worse than a blowout. But the way this is going, yeah, 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 absolutely. Yeah, maybe he thinks he might be able to chuck it to Zug. I mean, Griff would have been quite good in that spot, I think. Although, to be fair, I'd have just given it to Griff and say, you know what, Sunshine, we'll protect you. Just do your stuff. I'll make you a gap. You use your sprint and your sure feet and we'll burst through it. He what catches. 1-0. Job done. If it doesn't work, so be it. But that's what we should be doing. The only thing what Cass has done wrong so far is that long beard shouldn't be there. He should have been blitzing this guy. The problem with Cass is he might be trying to just beat the living daylights of him. A bit too overconfident. He's got to be careful. Oh, here we go. Oh my, what we doing? What we doing? Seriously? Okay, someone answer me what he's doing, because I am gobsmacked. Not only does Kaz have a wizard, he has a free player here. Yeah, you could throw it to him. That's great. Fantastic. Great. Well, oh man. But you know, I mean, this is the sort of player what gives us a bad name with PC players. Ironically, he's supposed to be a PC player as well. It's something I'd see in the open ladder. And I always try not to criticise people's play, because I know it's the pressure and all that sort of stuff, and I know he's against Calcium Cast and everything like that. But you just basically giving him the game. Who's this dude here? A blocker? Should he be on the bloody pitch? Yeah, no, I'm the same, AD. I am. It's it's like like I say, sometimes it's just the look of the draw. I mean, I think if we knew he was going to play like this, I think we'd have all been queuing up to play him. And I like this guy, Pierre Bonaparte. He's my favourite player on his team. Let's hope he doesn't die, but here comes the pile on. Come on, Cass, pile on him. Cass is going to play the sensible option. That's shameful. Oh, Cass must think Christmas has come early. I was really looking forward to this because there was a real good build-up. The Bretts, could they be, the Dwarfs, could this be Cass's kryptonite? We think good. He's going to take Griff because he's got plenty of cash. Doesn't take Griff. That's so, and then he gets Zug, and I'm thinking, well, okay. Then he potatoes. Then he potatoes his other star player, Armour 7, Agility 4 piece up there to get splattered. And then he's just done that over here. I don't know, Spawn. I don't know, mate. I really don't know. I just don't know what he's doing. Yeah, because I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm trying to not be too. I don't really want to bash the coach, although I do appreciate I am. But Jesus, man. See, this isn't open ladder, guys. This is a champion ladder. So this is supposed to be the best of the best. And it's just, fuck me. My two sons play Blood Bowl, and they're both in the MML leagues as well. And I would be appalled if my two children played as bad as this. Well, there we go. Burn, baby, burn. Fantastic. So there's his wizard gone. Although, to be fair, I can so understand why he did that. Try and get the ball, then throw it to his agility 4 piece, or then just dodge out a tackle and go and score. That's what he wants to do. But don't worry, he's got Zug. Zug's going to make it all better. Well, Carl's got one runner on the yeah, push him in. Oh my fucking hell. It might have been worth the risk pushing him in there, you know. Yeah. And we'd like to know how, Rez, mate, don't even watch this game, mate. You'll end up slitting your wrists. He's going to have to do some Cinemouse bullshit now. Jump in there. Here he goes. Oh, and he does! Look at that. Now, is the throw going to be good? He's got to throw it now. Has to throw it. There's the throw. It's an inception. It's a diving catch. He's got the ball. But it's alone on a tackle. 2+ gets him a touchdown. No, it doesn't. 2-2 he needs. Don't go for it. You might not need to. And there we go. He's got to try the loner. And he gets the loner. Oh, no. Now then, just for people who didn't know last season, when I did play with the Bretonians, there was 3 times where, twice, I needed to pick the ball up with Griff 2+ and I rolled a 1. But there was a play late on in the game. Oh, there you go. Oh, I love Wang. My name is Wang. Bless him. He is useless, so he just get knocked out a lot. There was a moment in the game where I used my wizard and I needed to blitz one guy out the way with Zug, and I got double skulls, and I re-rolled for 4+, and it just made Cast tilt. because every loner reroll was a 4+, and I made every single one of them, and that made me I don't know if it made me tie the match or win the match, and he's just seeing that there now. But the good thing is, St. Todd, guess what? He didn't go for it, so that's great. So got a lot of fortune there, but you know what? Fortune favours the brave. And as Cass would say, we all know what Cass is saying right now, don't we, lads? Fuck, 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 fuck. No, bloody Griff all the way, mate. Griff wouldn't even roll the one, would he? Griff would have just got it done. I mean, the good thing... now, the other thing, what he could do... Now, do you remember in the last stream, the people who was in the last stream with me, he was saying, oh, I would have wizarded him there. Do you remember? When this guy was by himself, and he said, oh, I would have wizarded him. I would have done. Well, will Cass take his own advice and wizard him? Only armor 7, lads. Only armor 7. I personally wouldn't do, but I think he was telling. Well, wasn't he telling Rez to use his lightning bolt? Wasn't he? I think. Look at that monkey run. Boing. Yeah, Rez, we all agreed that he shouldn't have used it, but Cass was like, no, you got to use it. I would have used it there. So basically we're in the same predicament here. The only difference is only turn 4. Yeah. I think we're all in agreement. He should have took Griff. But you know what? Zug's he's done a knockout. Well, yeah. But the thing is, though, Storky, we were saying. Cass told us in the last stream he would have done it. What I'm basically saying is he going to use his own advice? I mean, we said we wouldn't have done, and maybe he's decided, you know what, you guys know what you're talking about, and he's decided to save it. Because the way the Brett guy's been playing, I don't think Cass is that worried. He'll be a bit annoyed that the guy's done some BS movement and got away with it. But oh no, what are you doing? Oh, that is a loner. You double skull that. Good lad. 1-0. Dolph long stride. So the French Ticklers, St. Todd, takes a shock lead. By Jove, that guy's got a great hairstyle. I bet he's sponsored by some gel company. It did, Rez. Yeah, we know, mate. Oh, and that little fat monster's staying out. Now then, are we getting any of these? Oh, we're getting some back. Let's see how good St. Todd's... I mean, you got to start fouling, mate. You got to start fouling. What's the point of having a bench like that? It's going to be interesting to see what sort of defence he plays here. I'm sure Saint was saying, I don't know what you're on about, Bernie. You're giving me all this grief, mate, but I'm winning 1-0. Yeah. You see, I didn't really mind the wizard because he'd already messed up big time the time before, so I could see the reasoning why he wanted to do that. So I thought that play was fine. I just thought the other players were just before it were atrocious. But we'll see. We'll see if he protects his AV7 piece. There we go. See, to me, this is too deep. This defense is too deep against dwarfs. It didn't last time feel those positionals. I mean, he's got a blitzer there he could bring on. He's got to bring these guys on, surely. He's got 2 blockers and a blitzer, and he's not put them on. Why? Dolph has to be in the middle, doesn't he, to use the kick? He can't use kick from the left, can he? Why is the wrestlers off the pitch? 2 wrestlers off the pitch at a blitz. What the frick's going on, man? Why would you keep them out? Oh man, why do I always get the games what really just mess with my head? Seriously, if this guy, I think Mercy Flush is taking the mick, because if this guy's bloody a decent PC player, I'm gonna come on and take all the PC players' money. No wonder Jimmy's good if he plays like this all the time. Oh my. So your kick piece can't use kick piece because you put him in the wrong place. You've got 2 blockers what are really good to bring down dwarfs, what will open up gaps for your faster players. They're not even on the pitch, and he's also got Blitzen on the pitch, so he's relying on peasants. The world, I should say, the man boggles. Oh, oh, take that. Who's got blue screen? Do you dare say someone's got blue screen? Oh, this better not be cast with blue screen. Well, thank you for joining into my Twitch channel today. The game's over. It was a great win. Oh, God.
How is he chatting if he's got a full screen?
He can still chat.
What, is he on like computer?
Yeah, he can chat on the computer. Right, you know... You okay? No, he's not. He's blue screened. Shite. Yeah, well, I don't know, Cass. We'll have to have a word with... He is winning, you know, Cass. Oh, God. Okay, what is it every time I seem to be bloody streaming these days? People are blue screened.
That's the Bernard jinx, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always had a problems with blue screening. Oh crap. Great. Great. Right, just bear with me. It's gonna be interesting if I haven't reset one before. So, oh God, this could be bad. I'm gonna go into it. problem is I've never done one of these, so I might not even mess about with it. See what it says. Cancel the match, validate the match. Right. It's got to be cancel the match, surely. Oh, there we go. Now, just for you, Calcium, there. If I'd accidentally pressed the X button, then you would have been out the game. I could not change it. Panic over. Yeah, so Cass, seriously, mate, I'm missing out on sex time here. Stop blue screaming and get freaking playing. Mate, stop blue screening. Oh dear. First in a week. Oh dear me. That's shocking, isn't it? And I think they're yeah, I think they're trying to for Ellie out that you restart your PS4 cast and well played Toddy, mate, for restarting it. Oh Lou, you're blown. We've had our mind completely blown from Saint Todd. He hasn't took Griff, and that's upset me already because we know how much I love Griff. And he keeps his wrestlers and his blitzers on the bench and brings his peasants to play instead. Who knows? I mean, the thing is, Cass, if he won, it probably will be. There's no rule to say he can't change it. I don't think he will, to be honest. Well, to be honest, Kaz, there is no rule on it. Just bear with me. To PC players, because I know quite a few of the PC players and they're all really, nice people, but I can guarantee a lot of them PC players would have tried to take the win there. And we've always had it that Todd's saying definitely he'll take the same inducements, Kaz. So just chill him on. Everything's all good. Just don't. I mean, it's not your fault, I know, Kaz, but I hope we don't blue screen again, especially if he's winning. But yeah. Now, I mean, like I said, Kaz. I mean, if I mean, I knew he was going to say yeah anyway. But let's just say he wanted to be a bit of a prick and say no, I want to take the win. If you want to take the win, I can guarantee now us three admins would have come back with the game has to be played. So whatever we think of his gameplay as a coach, he's obviously a gentleman, and he's playing it. So we get to see the Bretonians again. Does that mean if you win the toss, then you will let him receive, considering he had the ball to start with? Would that be only fair? Okay, Cass, that's cool. Scummed a babe. It's not so bad when you're scumming babes. Yeah, that's okay, Cass. Yeah, no problems, mate. Just let me know when you're back in the game and we'll take two. Do I want a drunk co-host, Bernie? The only problem, Lou, is we've been getting a lot of echoes when I've been co-hosting with somebody. That's the only problem. We had it with Tripperus. People thought you had a GIMP mask on when we was doing when we was doing Thunden's game, and then Cass came on and helped me out on a game yesterday, and people complaining that there was either getting feedback or echo from Cass's mic. How drunk are you anyway, Lou? A blue screen Meligold. Carl's and Cass has blue screened. Saint Todd, being a saint, has said he will replay the game. So they're both going into the loading screen now. Feedback somehow on your end, Bernie? Like far beers in. Yeah, he sounded like he was coming from a coal mine last night. Yeah, I don't know, Sin. I mean, is there any echoing now? You know, when I'm on? Because no one's complained that I'm echoing. Yeah, so what I'm saying is, I mean, I'd love to have Lulas in the chat, but yeah, so yeah, but Sin, but how can we stop the echo coming through? That's what I'm saying. I'd love to have Lulas in the thingy because Lou's one of my favourite announcers, so I don't mind bringing him in. But what I'm saying is, what I don't want is for them people start complaining that we've got plenty of echo and it's driving them nuts. That's my only concern. Yeah, Carlson was losing 1-0, but you had it was one of those games that was going so badly that I think it's fair to say we would have probably scored. So it was definitely not over that game. I think we all. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, okay, Lou. Okay. This'll be fun. So, Lou, just give me a sec. We'll see if we can get you in. What on earth's going on? Right then. Lou. Right, so I've invited him. So hopefully we'll hear him in a minute. Oh, there goes good old Dolph.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad.
I hope we don't get the stupid echo now. If there's an echo, chat tell us.
It's probably on my end this time because I've just heard. Yeah, I can hear myself speaking.
You can hear yourself speaking.
Yeah.
There must be something wrong with your chat settings then.
Echo. Yeah, come on, Luke. Tell me what I need to do.
Do you have the camera on or something?
Nope.
Do you have a second mic up?
Nope.
Do you have... it's a good question. What helps sometimes, I could invite you back into the party.
Okay. I'll try that. I think what it was, we had the same problem with Cass as well, so there must be something maybe on my end what's doing it, but...
Sometimes it even helps, like, switching the mic off and back on or something like that. Like sometimes it helps. Like dropping out the party, dropping back in.
Right,
Like all
okay.
those stupid things sometimes help.
Right, okay.
Try.
I'll drop
Also
out.
for future broadcasts, it might be a good idea to figure this out now.
Yeah, I'll leave the party, then you invite me then.
Okay.
Yeah, people still complain about echoing, you know. It's
So
alright.
it's not your microphone or
I don't know. But this is the first time I can actually hear me. Right, I'm back on.
Hopefully no echo now.
Probably will be, but we'll see. Yeah, I can hear myself again. I mean, you're not coming through your TV, are you?
No, I'm like I don't have TV volume at all. I'm watching on a projector. Like there's no sound from my end.
Mm,
It's a bit. It must be something in your settings.
yeah. So, do you think we should go? I mean, let's just see what's happening here.
Somebody said it's not that bad.
Yeah, but it's just bugging me because every time when I'm on by
I know.
myself,
I had that before. Like you say something and it's really hard because you hear
can hear
the
yourself.
end of what you just said. Yeah.
yeah. And the thing is when I'm on by myself, obviously there's no echo, but it's when I invite somebody. So when we're going to be doing a lot of streaming, I need to sort out what the echo is. That's the problem.
Do you have a button on your headset or something to switch it off and back on, or plug it out and plug it back in or something? Like those stupid things sometimes help.
Does that make any difference?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. But I just lowered it down a bit. But then I can't really. Oh no, I can still hear the echo.
Bugger. How can we do this?
I don't know.
Chat has gone quiet. It must be something in your party settings or something.
No, I don't know. I don't know what it. It's just going to be exciting. I'll just see what happens in this play. I'll see what cast does, and then I'll have a look and we'll have a mess about. But there's definitely something.
Okay, so it looks like the Brets did some ballsy advancement here, right?
Yeah. Sid, do you want to just check on there for me? Google to see about why we have an echo when we're twitching.
Okay.
I'm going to get the miss to see if she can find something. See if. But this is the first time. This is the first time I've had it where I can hear myself at usually the other end, and that's a failed double dodge. That means Zug can come and. Oh no, he can't now because who's going to be able to save him? Might have to be a dodge or one dice set. It's usually 4-2+.
It's the thing, like right now the crazy potato play here might get rewarded by the Brets early on, and of course put a lot of pressure on the dwarfs because, I mean, if the Brets score early, not wasting any of their rerolls, still holding the wizard in hand,
oh, there we go.
that helps them a lot. There you go.
Yeah.
And I mean, this could put a lot of pressure on the dwarfs right now. I mean, of course, everybody expected the Brits to score early, but if they manage to steal the ball from the dwarfs with the use of the wizard still holding 5 rerolls, it might be really good for them. I mean, if they're up 2-0 at halftime, because I don't think Cass will use the wizard on his offensive drive, right? I mean, he's a super experienced coach, and using the wizard on your own offense, I don't think that's something he would do, to be honest.
Yeah.
But you don't have the volume on anyway, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's More mute on that. Sorry, the missus is trying to sort out the. I presume I won't mute my piece. I mean, see, I've got it. I've got a lot.
It said about muting your thing, but you don't have the volume on anyway, so it ain't bouncing back on yourself, is it?
No, this isn't no, because I've got it.
Someone else got their volume on too high.
I'm saying, I wonder if I've got my volume on too high. Let's have a look at my party settings.
Maybe something like that. I think sometimes the volume comes through like that. That helps. I mean, we're in the setup right now, and if anything happens, I will let you know.
Okay.
I mean, it's a tough one. I mean, Calcium just said in the chat that he's quite salty right now, which is understandable because if you feel like you got the game in hand, and if you get a blue screen, of course it sucks. But on the other hand, I mean, it's good Blood Bowl etiquette right now. I mean, blue screen, just reset it, play over. You know, like we all can't control this stuff. It's basically Cyanide's fault, or Sony's fault, or whoever's fault it is. Nothing we can control, though, so it's nice that these two coaches agree to just play over. Great that you've been on to reset it. And I'm sure.
I mean that's it, isn't it? I mean, the thing is, there's been no problems. There's been a blue screen. Both players have decided, you know what, we'll play the game again. Yeah, he has sort of changed tactics a bit, but that's just the way it is. You know, you've still got to defend for every encounter, and he's caught him cold, and that's just the way it is.
And it is, and I mean this game is far from over, and I understand Calcium, and that he's salty if he thought he had the game in hand on the first one, but he's a good enough coach to still have a game going here. And
just turn it off then. Sorry, we're just going to try and turn off my PC, see if that makes any difference. I don't think it will.
It might.
No, I can hear myself echoing. So.
Here comes the kick, and Nuffle says, Calcium, get back on in your game. We're giving you a quick snap here. We're giving you a good advantage. You get to move your pieces, and I think that quick snap can actually help him a lot, because his guard pieces are exactly in the right spots to take maximum advantage here. Looking at the fast blitzer here, who's a guard piece, he will get good hits on a lot of peasants here. And that's of course what you want to do, because that's how you get the numbers advantage. Of course, looking at the 5-man bench the Breds are fielding, it might help you over the course of the game. But for this drive, I mean, if you can remove 2-3 peasants here, you get a huge advantage. I mean, with dwarves, every single man you're up makes a big difference, and that quick snap can help a lot, especially since St. Todd set up not exactly against the quick snap. I mean, he left 4 players exposed 1 square away from the LOS, so got punished for that.
Yeah, that's what we class as a rookie mistake when you do stuff like that. So
it's hard for me to say it's a rookie mistake. I mean, you could argue that, but it is a gamble. I mean, it's one result on the kickoff table, right? So it's not that likely. But if it happens, same as setting up against the blitz, right? Like, it's kind of the same thing.
And here goes another one. One goes down. Yeah, we've sort of checked on Google and everything, and everyone's saying it's usually if your TV's, it's coming through your TV or anything like that, but it's not. So we are struggling.
Let me see if what happens if I mute myself. Let's see. I'm going to mute myself. You talk, and you see if you still hear the echo. Okay?
Okay. Mute it now, boy. Right then. Can anybody hear an echo? I think you probably can. Oh, hello. Yeah, I can hear the echo.
So muting myself doesn't help.
No.
Then it's definitely something on your end of the settings.
What could it possibly be though? Let's see if I turn this off. Alright, see if that makes any difference.
So I mean, Calcium got the 2 important stunts here on his left flank. I'm trying to make good advancement there. Needs to move up the runner, but doesn't have a whole lot of players to form a good solid cage. So he needs to wait out the advancement here. And my question is how risky Saint Todd is going to play this. How early he's going to use the wizard. If he wants a quick score for the 2-0, which of course then also puts a lot of psychological pressure on the dwarfs here. I think that's going to be the main question.
I think the interesting thing is that he scored on turn 1, but he's still got his wizard, and he's got like 5 rerolls as well. So he's come out a lot better of it the second time round as the French Ticklers. So. And the thing is, if he can get into Kaz's mind and makes Kaz feel he's been hard done by and stuff like that, Kaz might start getting cross and then lose focus, and then all of a sudden that plays into Brett's hands. So.
But on the other hand, I mean, it's not looking at it. You're down 1-0 as dwarfs. You can still score turn 7 or 8, going to have 1-1, and then get the ball second half. So no harm done. You know, like both still having the wizard. No worries at all.
Yep. There you go. Another knockdown. See what we can do.
I think Santot is going to play this rather patiently, right? I mean, he put the pressure on Kaz with the early score. Is in a rather comfortable position. All the rerolls, still has a wizard, so no pressure for him. Like no need to go up against this machinery of guard and mighty blow that the dwarves put in.
I mean, what do you think of this though? He's got a blitz set and 2 wrestle pieces on the bench. What's that all about?
It's really interesting, I gotta say. I mean, you'd expect with a 5-man bench on Brett's that is all peasants, but he keeps some of the positionals on the bench. Maybe he wants to protect them. Also, 2 guard peasants. You know, I mean, he doesn't need the Dauntless Frenzy guy, right? I mean, the Dauntless Frenzy guy is there not to play against dwarfs. It's kind of wasted. It's kind of bloaty. You have those against Chaos or Orcs or something like that. I'm wondering if he even considered cutting that guy before the game. It's a playoff game. You're getting close to the title.
It's crazy because, like I say, we was I was because I was on talking, but obviously in the chat as well, we wasn't impressed with the way Saint Todd was playing. He seems to be playing a bit better this time round. So you never know. We'll just have to see. I mean, he's got his game plan, and you know, it doesn't matter what we think, as long as he's sticking to it. And if it works, then well, good luck to him. But I think the dwarfs won't be panicking. I think they're pretty happy where they're at the moment.
I mean, the first half can be a long haul right now, right? Because the dwarves want to score late. The dwarves don't want to score early to give the Bretts 2 or more turns to score. The only thing they have to be aware of is that the Bretts might elf it and steal the ball somehow. That's what the dwarves really have to pay attention to here. Otherwise, with both having a wizard in hand, going into halftime 1-1, it's not bad for the dwarves, right? I mean,
it's
the
not
deep
bad for
bench
either, really.
does help them.
Yeah. But I haven't seen any fouling yet from in the other game or this game. We haven't seen any peasants putting any stamps in. What's a bit odd considering the bench you've got.
I mean, the turns that have been played so far, there was no good option for fouling. I mean, there was no foul that was really worth it. And you can say a 16 men, including the 2 stars. Oh, wow!
Yep, here we go.
Are you surprised by that?
Yep. Well, no, not from this guy. But yes, I would have been. I don't know.
To me, that's very interesting because, I mean, it looks like Cass almost baited it. I mean, he gave him 4 players, 4 high-value players, so all very developed players. The strength 4 Longbeard with guard, a blodger, piling on, tackle, guard piece. But you really need a really good fireball to have a good recovery here, because the wall he set up, especially with the runner in the back, didn't make it easy for the Bretts to get to the Troll Slayer, right? Like,
Yeah.
you basically need 2 removals from that to get a good shot on the Troll Slayer, right?
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I mean, you've got a wizard. You're basically winning 1-0. And the good thing is this time you haven't used your wizard, so you can save it, and then you just do it there. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, for me it's always hard to. For me, I never like to say, you know how I call games. Like, I don't like to say it's a bad choice from a coach or anything. But I'm curious what his plan was. I mean, I only see the good shot at the ball with 2 removals, basically, the way Kaz had the blitzer and the runner set up next to it. You needed removals from that, and with armor 9 it's tough to get removals. And even if you get a shot, let's say with Zog on the ball, you need a recovery option there. You need one of your, like, he has an AG4 piece, right? You need the AG4 piece to be able to recover the ball from that. I mean, it might make the game more interesting now. I think with Bretts have good maneuverability. Bretts are good at repositioning with the agility access. With Zug as a roadblock there, they could have slowed the dwarves down, and then in turn 7 or 8, when the dwarves are under pressure, then do the same fireball, you know? Because now the dwarves have plenty of time to get back up, reposition, whatever. I would have waited with that.
Yeah. I mean, in the first game, he did loads of questionable plays. I mean, the chat was like they just couldn't get the head around it. It seemed like he just started playing Blood Bowl. Well, it's obviously not the case. And now all of a sudden he started to play a lot better. But then I know what he's tried to do. He's tried to make a gap so he could then blitz the ball carrier, pinch the ball, and go. But like you said, armor 9 needed removals. It had to be one of the best fireballs ever.
Because that's the way Kaz set up. And to be honest, let's face it, Kaz is not a beginner coach, right? I mean, he played 2 or 3 games of Blood Bowl before. And I watched his stream when he played in the ladder with this team, and I was like, why the fuck do you put a wizard stadium enhancement when you play dwarfs? Like, who would do that? Like, me as an elf coach would be like, hey, that's great. Get to fireball a cage, get a nice blitz on any cage, steal the ball and run away.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what Kaz is calculating is that people don't know when to use a wizard.
Yeah.
Like, it's a tough decision when to use a wizard if you're not that experienced. I mean, the correct use of a wizard takes an experienced Blood Bowl coach, I think. And I think that's what Kaz's gamble is with this enhancement.
Todd, away goes Zug. Zug's going down. This could be big. No, he's just a stun. It's a pile-on piece. Could be worse. He's injured.
Oof.
That's him gone. That is Zug.
That is
out.
pretty big.
So
It's like 200 something inducements down the drain.
And here comes the Bulsef.
And there goes the blitzer.
And he's dead.
Wow! Massive turn here for Kaz. Taking out Zug, killing the blitzer. He needs to upper that. Oh.
What? Oh, wow.
He didn't upper that?
Nope. Wow.
How and why did he not upper that?
I don't know. I mean,
it's you can say it's just a diving tackle blitzer. I mean, it's not the greatest blitzer, and he's, I don't know, like, is a guard peasant or something worth more than a slightly unskilled blitzer? I'd say no.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, the way he positioned him, the set was always on. We couldn't get our head round why he didn't take Griff. With the extra speed, the strength. Ugh.
Someone in chat is saying, Apple only for Pierre. Who's Pierre? He's the Movement 8 AG4. He's basically his Griff, right? I mean, like how you played your Reds with Griff. That's what that blitzer is there for, right? Like he's made to win a game by himself.
Yeah.
So maybe he's gambling on that. But
yeah.
2 injured, 2 casualties already. One of them being Zug. You can't Apo. And then the same guy losing a blitzer. Deep bench, yes or no? I don't care. I'd Apo that.
Yeah, I would have been Apoing that straight away. But I mean, I just as soon as he based him next to the run, I'm like, what are you doing? He's gonna get safed. I mean,
it might be the answer to your question why he leaves all those positionals on the bench. So he has the same lineup, the same setup, the same 11 on the pitch, even if he loses a blitzer or a blocker or something.
Yeah. It must be a PC thing, because I've never seen really that on a PS4 before. I think you've got to go with your strongest team.
I don't know. I think like in chat it's saying exactly. He's benching the positionals. He's only going to Apo his superstar. Yeah, but your blitzers give you so much maneuverability and they give you the option to elf play the Bretts, to reposition, to slow the dwarves down. You don't have that with peasants, you know. If the dwarves base your peasants, you can't dodge away, you can't reposition. You need your blitzer for that, and especially against dwarves, I would 100% Apo that blitzer.
Yeah. I don't know. Pixel hugging, yay! Oh dear, no. yeah, Stokey wants to keep it for Dolpha. Unfortunately can't, because he's a star player, but yeah. Yeah, this ain't looking good. Wizard down. Star player dead. Oh, might as well be dead.
I mean, and that's 2 calls that are tough. I mean, it's an Apo call and it's a wizard call. You know, it's that non-standard calls. You know, it's like you have to think. It's a playoff game. It's a big game. It's something special. It's a weird situation with the stadium enhancement, and I think that's where experience might be a big thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm to the Bretts fielding 2-star players. They fielded the mighty Zuck, who's already out and injured, and the other one is Dolfar. Dolfar is a player I don't really like, to be honest. I mean, he has pass block, kickoff return, and Hail Mary pass. It's like that. I mean, I think in American football, I'm not an expert at all. I think you're not either, Bernie, since we're on the right side of the pond. It's that special teams unit, you'd say, in
yeah, the special player.
In American football.
Yeah, special teams, absolutely. Now, I believe it or not, I'm actually a big, massive American football fan. So I do know American football.
Okay, I also watch it occasionally. I gotta admit,
yeah.
I think it's special teams, right? Like,
yeah. The thing is, though, I mean, you've got to love it. Pass block against dwarfs. That's a great player.
the thing is, I mean, yeah, pass block, but he doesn't have block, he doesn't have dodge,
Don't have nothing.
and he's AV7. Against dwarves, it's like, it's kind of a dead man walking, right?
To be fair though, it's lasted longer than the Zug has.
Yeah.
Might have been hit
Dolpher
yet.
is an elf, yes, but Brett's can field him. Brett's have a good star player access actually, which is often overlooked. Brett's and star players work very well together.
I wonder
Bernie
if the-
might know Bernie might know something about it.
What's that about good star players?
that Brett's work quite well with star players because the positionals themselves are not that bad for positioning.
No, I mean,
Especially if you put dodge on the blitzers, guard on the blockers, and then one or two star players can win you the game.
well, I just need Griff really. Just get Griff.
Yeah, in Griff we trust, right?
I'm so. It's like I'm so annoyed he's not took Griff. I mean, that's the whole point of being Bretonian, to take Griff. I mean, he must have had about 600 grand to spend as well with his own cash, and not getting Griff is just a travesty of justice.
To be honest, especially if you already have 14 players on the roster,
Yep.
you bench your positionals anyway. Why not, instead of 2 average star players, you don't need Zug against dwarves. If you have strength 4 or strength 5, it's just the same, right? I mean, okay, the Dauntless roll on Troll Slayers is slightly different. Yes, you need 1 less guard piece, something. Yeah. But Griff is so much better.
Yeah, that's we all said this. We all said in chat, even in the first game, we were saying, surely you take Griff. I mean, I said before the game to him, I said they're all chanting for Griff. Goes, I'm not taking him. Like, you what? You're not taking Griff? No, not taking him. And I was saying,
I mean,
surely
it's
he's
his
not gonna take Zug.
decision. It's
Oh,
his decision.
absolutely,
It's fine.
Absolutely.
To me, I think it's fine. And if it worked out, we'd all be like, wow, what a brilliant decision, you know? So,
But it didn't, so we're allowed to criticise. I'm just salty. I'm just salty that I don't get to see Griff. That was the whole point of me streaming this game, was to see Griff, and it took it away from me.
also interesting, the AV9 on the blocker, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm not a fan of AV anywhere, not even on a piling on war dance. I still don't see the reason for AV up, ever. And now I think Kaz is knowing exactly what he's doing. He's like, I got all the time in the world. I can punch a good hole through in here. I'm surprised he didn't pile on. I think that means he's not as salty anymore. Because salty Kaz would have piled on there.
Yeah, I think development makes a really good point that considering how much Calcium would panic just seeing Griff, because obviously Griff ripped him. Griff knocked his powerful Dark Elves out last season, so just seeing Griff on the pitch might have been a bit of a concern to him. So to see Griff not make it and to see Zug make it, what is he movement for? He'd have been loving that. He'd have been loving that with Cass, and St. Todd's done everything he can to make it so much easier for Cass going through, in my opinion.
I mean, to be honest, Todd can still stop this. I mean, if he plays it well and he gets lucky, and positions well, he can still stop the dwarves from scoring. It's tough. It's going to be really tough, but it's not over. And Cass is aware of that. I think Cass is playing this carefully. He doesn't want to score before turn 8. I'm wondering if it's going to be a tough situation for him, if he's going to wizard it. But I think he wants to play it out without the wizard, because he has the numbers advantage right now. You see the big bench, but 3 players out. That means he has a 3-player advantage on the pitch right now.
Wow, this is interesting. This is interesting indeed. Oh, I tell you
Yeah.
what, if it had
That's
just
kind of
got
what I
enough down.
thought.
His strength 4 is that
That's
peasant.
what I thought.
Thing is, even if he dodges in with oh god, he's not. Oh, I don't think he's gonna get that through.
He can do it.
He's gonna try though.
Because No, because also the Longbeard on the other side, so even if you do 2 dodges with Dolphar and try to blitz from the other side, there's a guard piece there. So it's red die, no matter what.
Yeah, yeah, but I can still see him do it. We'll soon find out. I mean, his best bit
Question is,
with
do you have a lot of other choices?
3 plus, 3 plus, 1 die. He's gonna score
What you...
3.
No. No. I think the Peasant Blitz could have been an option. You could have Peasant Blitzed 1 die. You know the Peasant who just got up?
Yeah, here we go.
Strength 4 guy?
Told you. I knew he was gonna go for it.
Reroll on the loner on a 50% dodge.
Bye bye.
Nah. And Dolphar is also out. Yeah, and this is a red carpet for Cass right now, right? I mean, he's 4 players up with dwarfs in the opponent's half and has 2 turns to score.
See, the thing what I don't understand there, he's got 5 rerolls, and he didn't use it. I know it's against the loner, but he got 5 rerolls.
He didn't use it reroll.
No, didn't use it. And he's only got 1 more turn after this. So
it's
what's to lose?
Turnover, and I get to go to halftime with 5 rerolls, or I take the 50% reroll.
Absolutely.
And don't lose anything.
Yeah.
I mean, as I said, I don't like criticizing coaches too much, but that is an odd decision. I'm trying to find any reasoning behind it, and I just can't see it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean that's it. I mean, like I said, we I don't know. It's just been a weird playoffs this season, but this is just taking a biscuit at the moment. Because it's like you got 5 rerolls. What's the point of having 5 rerolls if you don't try and reroll it? Because if you don't reroll it, it's a turnover. So I just it baffles me.
I mean, and now, like, still anything can happen, as always, right? In Blood Bowl, we all know it. We've all played enough games to know that anything can happen. But I think Cass is trying to account for that right now and setting up more serves, trying to do more damage, trying to take out more players, getting every advantage he has, because he knows it's only going to be 1-1 at halftime. Yes, he has the wizard, but still anything can happen. So
Yeah.
I think good thought out play here by Cass.
Yeah, Cass will be feeling a lot better. Absolutely.
Surprised he didn't follow. Fent, yeah. Fent is so stupid. I hate Fent.
Well, a bit.
Greeting it into double skull. I mean, it's AV9, so it's a risk worth taking, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, is it time for this guy Pierre Bonaparte to go cage diving and praying?
No.
Yeah.
Surely not.
Well, he
You can't do that.
you won't be watching this stream long enough with this guy, this coach. He can do anything.
There's guard pieces on all 4 corners of the cage. It's full of guard.
I'm gonna be stunned if he doesn't. I'm gonna be stunned if he doesn't dive in here.
I'm a madman, but I won't do that. I mean, because you risk your most valuable piece to be removed from the game right now.
Yep, so that's why he's gonna do it.
Okay, starting with red dice.
Okay.
For no real reason.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really help you, right? It doesn't make the cage dive a lot easier.
Nope.
You're dodging into 3 tackle zones or into 3 tackle zones. A double pow. Yes, that would have helped you, but...
Well, you know...
Okay, wrestle please, so... Can argue that, but... But still, even if you wrestle him down, you still don't get anything better than red dice.
Here we go. Oh,
no,
boo!
It's the correct move. It's the correct move. I mean, the dwarves only have one turn.
Boo.
You just want to slow them down. Try to position well. Basically, set up columns.
Yeah. That's what I was expecting. Development case tab and die. Yeah. That was too
Make them roll
sensible.
some dice.
That was atrocious. Made it too sensible.
I'm surprised he doesn't do the dodge with the peasant now.
Mm.
Because I mean, he needs the peasant down there as a roadblock, right? Like the peasant
Yep.
needs to go just diagonal of the downed blitzer to be a roadblock there, and to put a body in there.
Oh, he's trying
Nope.
to dodge him. Oh, at least he's used a reroll this time. There's a positive.
Dodges with a blocker this time, okay. And to be fair, he wouldn't have made the reroll with the peasant.
There you go, you
Rolled a
see.
3 on the reroll.
Absolutely. So it was a great
Yeah.
play from St. Todd
No,
there.
Anto, yeah, exactly, I agree. Dodge the peasant out. You need him as a roadblock down there because now Cass has it rather easy. I mean, he still has to roll dice, yes, but it's not rocket science to get through there.
No. See, I don't like that. I don't like that move. Oh, he's gone to block him. He didn't need to block him there.
A bit surprised. Cass is not doing the easiest
No.
approach here, right?
No. But it's still
I'm
straightforward.
surprised if Cass goes super greedy and served the strength 4 peasant. That would be hilarious. I'd love that.
There we go. Oh, he's dead as well. Well, I guess his arm and hand did him well.
Oh, did I see that? Did I say that Armor 9 is a bad choice? And now he uses an Apo?
Oh, God.
He uses an Apo to save the stupid Armor 9 guy. Who doesn't help you. Like, his Armor 9 doesn't help you at all.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, have a Blitzer dead. Have a Blitzer dead, because a Blitzer is not a good... Bretonian Blitzer is not an important piece.
And then you go do it because the guy's got arm and arm.
And it looks like, yeah, Cass is surfing him. Love
Bye.
it.
I mean, the other good thing is he does have a bench, so he's going to be alright, but...
And he's going to field the same team, basically, because he benched all his positionals. Which is an interesting approach. It's like, I'm an elf coach. I'm going to bench 1 out of 2 war dancers. Just because I want to have another war dancer available.
Absolutely. Oh, dear. Oh, I think we've lost somebody. Oh. And Lulis has left the party. I'm sure he'll be back in a minute. I think that player has broken his party chat. So it's 1-1. Serious rage jest. Makes it 1-1. Let's see if we can get Lou back, who is probably blue screened. See if I can see what's happened to him. Invite's been sent back. I think the when he kicked it, the ball just landed in the Trollslay's hands, and he just had it ever since then. I think. Well, it's 1-1, and yeah. Oh, two players don't come back. Dolph has decided he's not going to come back. And that leaves him. Does that leave him with just 10 players? It does, doesn't it? Wow. That is interesting. Just the 10 players. So we'll have to see. But at the moment, you'd want to be on you certainly would want to be on the dwarf side at the moment, receiving the ball. You've still got your wizard. You gotta love it. I'll tell you what, that Calzim cast, when he's not streaming, he should be putting my streaming there, so they watch my streams when he's not streaming. We've got a lot more people watching this game, Cass. And there's a nice blitz. Fantastic. Don't think he's going to do much with it though, but who knows. Benny, well, you know what? The thing is, Cass, you sort of have got to blame yourself there. You did have a really good Benny player, and you got rid of him because he had an eagle, and he was awesome. Benny the hairy git, he was brilliant. He was fantastic. But I don't know what's happened to Lou. I think he's just fell off the edge of a cliff at the moment. But we'll go on. You got kicked out the pie. What? I did send you the invite. Hang on a minute. Let me get rid of the I'm gonna get rid of the pie and I'll create a new pie. One sec. do. Alright then. Alright then, let's see if that works. Hopefully we'll get Lou back in a minute. Gotta have Lou in there. Yes, Calcium, when you're not streaming, put my stream on there. And I hope everybody who's watching this is following. Get clicking that follow. And we have Lou back, yay!
Yeah, I'm back. Woo. There I am. I think it was Nuffle telling me to grab another beer. That's what I did. Yeah.
So
last week before starting a new job, time to get some announcing, some beers in, and
absolutely.
Then it's bye-bye Blood Bowl.
Yeah.
Just gonna be sad.
So we've got basically defense splits. Basically, if you didn't notice, I'm sure you did, but we've got defense splits.
No, I didn't. I'm restarting my PS4, and I'm
okay.
not even back on the Cabal. So
well, the Brits are down to 10 players before the start kick-off, and then they did a defense splits. Tried to go down the Brits' right flank. Oh, there we go. There's another Bretonian off the pitch. A peasant's been KO'd. It's not looking good for the Brits. Dolph.
But anything can happen. Anything can always happen. Dolphine's out.
Yeah, he decided he didn't want to come back on. Smart elf.
Oh man, this is gonna be tough.
And boom, there goes another one, but it's just a stun.
I don't want to see dwarves winning the championship though. Who wants to see that? Really? I mean, like it's like, oh, what is your road to the to the title? 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. Wow, great, fantastic, entertaining.
I'll tell you what, the dwarf player would have deserved if he scored 2 touchdowns in a game each time. That's not easy to do.
True. Yeah, I give you that.
What side is penis filmmaker on?
Gotta admit, but before I joined the MML, I did like 50 games with dwarfs in open.
Yeah.
I hope nobody will ever find out, but I played a lot of dwarfs.
So that's it. You perfectly safe. That secret safe with me, you, and 26 other people. No one will ever find out. Oh, that's funny.
It's like Dwarfaholics Anonymous.
Absolutely. Just for anyone who doesn't know Lou Liz, he is our current champion of the MML, so he is a big deal in the MML. So we have royalty with us today.
I'm not a big deal. I just got the secret dice hacks. Just got the secret dice hacks. Armor 7 is the best armor. That's
yeah.
I proved that. over the course of the season.
You must use Rez's dice because Rez gets some insane dice.
I mean, that's the thing. Like every elf player who doesn't suffer like 5 deaths in a game is like, oh, you're so lucky, you're so lucky. That's the thing.
I wanted.
I mean,
to,
I really like to. I mean, that's the thing. Like even as an elf coach, or I'm by heart a halfling coach. Dwarves, like playing dwarves, teaches you something about positioning. You know, like teaching something. Like that's what Cass did, right? Like even when Todd did the fireball, he positioned the blitzer and the runner exactly so only 2 or 3 removals against AV9 could have given him a good recovery chance for the ball.
Yeah.
Dwarfs teach you exact positioning. It's not just like block, 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 fail, block, 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 fail, pick up again, make a touchdown. You know, it's not that.
No, I mean that's the good thing about dwarfs is positionalism. That's what you learn when you play dwarfs.
Exactly, and that's why I think as a good Blood Bowl coach, you need to know something about all races. I mean, you can be good just playing one race. I mean, you see it with coaches like Inarian or something, who only plays one race. I mean, he's the Wood Elf guru. But to be honest, I disagree with his way of playing Wood Elves. I play them in a very different game. It can work. But I think if you want to get good at this, at first, play everything. Get a feel for everything. And then you can specialize, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, I've made all the playoffs in obviously the Sea Ladder, and apart from the first 2 seasons, I've gone with a different race each time. You know, because I've just tried to learn all the races for the strengths and weaknesses. So
nice move here with getting the frenzy guy out there and applying some pressure, right?
Absolutely, he needed to do something.
I mean, desperate move, but desperate times call for desperate measures, right?
Yep, absolutely. I mean, oh, look at that! There you go.
Speaking of which, just elf it.
That just.
I mean, he's playing it like elves, right? I mean, he's like, fuck it, I need to swarm the backfield. I need to take advantage of the movement advantage I have over the dwarves. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. He still needs luck. I mean,
that just answers Spawn's thingy. Why not blitz the runner so you can send some people up there? How about just walk past him?
Yeah, I mean it's Spawn. I mean, oh, wow,
that is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome from Cass. That is really. He just said you cheeky.
I mean, Cass is the guy who's like, oh, wrong wizard use, wrong wizard use, wrong wizard use. Do you really need to bold that? I mean, you have your tackle blitzer, pylon tackle blitzer in reach easily.
That was
Do you
great.
need to bold that?
He did. That was so funny. I can just imagine Cass. I really can. That was awesome. This little guy thinks he's real good coming through. Hey, look at me, and then bzzz. That'll teach him trying to be clever. Oh dear. That was well worth it. He's seen stars now.
I'm not sure. I think I'm too drunk to really assess the situation, but to me that seemed like a slightly unnecessary wizard usage. But if he's happy with it, I'm happy with it.
There you go.
Yeah, he says it in chat.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I can imagine Cass going, pressing the button saying, dodge that motherfucker. That was good, I like that. That's the best thing what's happened so far.
No, that's the thing. Like, I mean, just a side note, not to take anything away from Santot. I think he's playing it well, and I mean, if he makes playoff, he certainly deserved it, and he's certainly a good coach. But I mean, Calcium Cass is a little controversial in the community, right? I mean, he's a very very vocal guy. You might not get along with him. You might not like everything he says. You might not take everything the right way, but he's actually one of the guys who knows what this game is about, and that is the tabletop roots. You know,
Yeah.
like it is not necessarily winning. It's more about the stupidity of this game and how crazy this game is and how you can do crazy things. And this lightning bolt shows me like he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna bolt this. I'm just gonna do it for no apparent reason, but I'm gonna do it. And I think that's something in the spirit of the game.
Yeah. I mean, that was just funny. I mean, just the way it just run through with them.
It's like, yeah, you want to elf this? I'm gonna show you how. I mean, he's still not 100% safe. I mean, if Todd wants to play on like this and wants to run the frenzy blitzer over, he can still do it.
Yeah.
You know, he can still pose a threat with just a simple dodge. But to be honest, if and Todd even does, he has to make it, right? Because he has those three peasants, the downed blocker, being tied up by three dwarfs right now. So he needs to attack him from the back, because on the other side he has two blockers and a peasant against 7 dwarfs. So he needs to get him over.
No, I can just do that. Boom.
I'm not sure if I like that.
I think he was trying. In fact, he wouldn't have been up to him to chain push, would he? With stand firm, so I don't know.
I mean, what good does a chain push do you? How does it help you?
To free this guy.
He wouldn't be freed anyway.
No, I was saying, I just thought, was he thinking he could have got the chain push? Obviously he couldn't, but I don't know. I've given up to try and just think how he thinks.
I mean, he lost the movement, and I tried to position the frenzy blitzer in the back, you know, like trying to do something with the movement 8 guy and that frenzy blitzer together, like basically penetrating your mama from behind, if that makes sense. Sorry, did I just say that?
Well, hopefully the chat won't pick up on what you just said. I don't think
Sorry,
I don't think Cass would have said that.
I always have the excuse that it's not my native language, right?
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
oh,
we'll
sorry,
go with
honest mistake.
Quality. Oh no, this poor guy's going down. Oh, another one's down. He's only stunned though, so it's fine.
Yeah, but this opens a really good path for Cass right now, and I'm not sure if there's any side where Todd gets a good hit on the ball.
He needs Pierre Bonaparte back up.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, Cass can just walk it up with a blitzer now. There's plenty of space there, and if he has half a brain and positions this half decently, there's no way he even get a 1 die there. And I don't know, like with a frenzy guy in a different position, could have been a little bit easier maybe. Even though Todd doesn't have any guard there. Like, there's no guard even close.
Strength 4 run again, it done. Oh, another armor work.
I mean, Strength 4 runner is so big. I mean, not in this game, but in general, it's such a great piece. Same as when you look at like a human thrower with Strength 4. It's so big because Strength 4 and a lot of guard access on your team makes cage diving impossible. You know, like you have it on a human team with the blitzers who have easy guard access, on a dwarf team with the long beards and the blitzers who have guard access, and then having a Strength 4 sure hands ball carrier. Massive.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right there. This is just looking pretty cruise control for dwarfs at the moment. The Brits are gonna have to do something.
And the thing is, with the wizard gone, it's hard to imagine any surprising thing coming up here, right? Like, what can happen? I mean, he needs to get those 4 guys over there. Otherwise, he won't stand a chance. He has 2.5 players basically there right now. What can you do with 2.5 players against 7 dwarfs? Like,
And that's why it was crazy when he used the wizard when he did.
that's the thing, yeah. I mean, with dwarves, you need a good recovery. Like, you need to make sure you get the ball. I mean, let's say against Khemri in the rain, you can use a wizard without a sure chance of recovery, yes. If you can make it really hard for them to pick it back up. But against dwarfs? I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely tough.
And I mean, he didn't even target the ball carrier, right? I mean, the wizard was against the screen.
That's right, yeah.
He attacked the screen. With, like, I don't know the exact odds, but it feels like maybe 15% chance of getting a 2-die blitz with Zerg.
Yeah, like I said, it was a strange.
Don't like it.
It was strange when he used it, but like I said, he's made some questionable plays all the way through it. So he's just got to go what he thinks is right, and he obviously thought if he could get enough people off the pitch, he could have got a pinched the ball and gone the other way, made it 2-0. And if that had worked, then obviously this would be a different game. But percentages, it wasn't going to work.
To be honest, he might have. Let's see how this turn plays out. Because I might see something.
Well, they've lost another player on this, so they're just losing players left, right, and centre.
Well, let's wait how this turn plays out.
The winner plays Shod's Necros as well, so some nice claw for the dwarfs to deal with if that's the case.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough game for Cast, and I mean, not saying this is over, but it looks quite good for Cast now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I would take this block right now if I was Cast. Let's see. Into the blitz? Okay, he gets it. Because just pushes would have really hurt him. Just pushes could have given Santod a potential 1 dice.
Yeah, I mean the thing as well, what isn't helping for Todd is that Cass is breaking his arm with almost every hit. Or getting removals now.
But that's the thing, like if that blocker would have just been pushed, he could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potentially wrestled down the ball carrier.
And talk about it, there's another one injured.
I mean, look at the dugout right now. I mean, that's brutal. It's 5 in the casualty box, 4 in the chaos.
Yeah, but see the thing is, a lot of the time he's basing up against dwarfs, and you like armor 7. It's crazy. You're asking to get hit.
I mean, there's nothing he can do now, right? I mean, this is... Sorry to take away the entertainment from people out there, but this is pretty much over.
I mean, even if
this doesn't help.
No. I mean, even if he did get the ball off him, where's he going to go with it? They're just going to pinch the ball straight back.
No, really, I think there's guard pieces in the right place. That's the only thing, like, he could have ran around with that peasant.
Yeah.
And 1-diced the ball carrier. That was the only potential play I would have seen.
Yeah, it would
everything
be hard
else.
to get there.
Everything else is just game over.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. See, Kaz knows what he's doing. I mean, he knows how to play bash teams. He knows how to guard and various other stuff. But
You know.
I do think Todd's made it easy for him.
I mean, to be honest, I think Todd didn't play badly. I think the just those special calls when to use the wizard, not to use the upper on the blitzer.
Yeah,
Those were punished a lot. Let's say
yeah,
it like that.
yeah,
Um, I mean, in regards to positioning and trying to see plays or something, I think Todd played a good game. I mean, you know, like putting the pressure with the frenzy blitzer and running the AG4 through, putting that pressure, seeing that option. Those are okay plays.
mm. And
Like those are not horrible plays.
we've just had another
Just those.
turnover. And just tried to dodge this guy, and he's failed. I presume it was that guy. Oh, it was this guy. So he tried to dodge with him, but he failed.
By the way, did you figure out your echo issues, or are you just
No, no, I'm just
ignoring them?
rolling with it. I'm just YOLOing. But yeah. Oh, you me, I'm tired though. Oh. This game started late, and then we got a blue screen, so
It's pretty late. And to be honest, it's tough to say it for our viewers out there, but it's not as exciting as we'd hope it be in turn 13, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean that's the thing. I mean, as soon as we knew Griff wasn't playing, it sort of lost interest for me. I mean, I was like, "Yeah, go Cass," but you know, it's like, as soon as Griff was, it was like, it's just like waving the white flag, really. That
do you
would have
have a
been
new
the case.
headset, by the way?
No,
Your voice sounds a lot nicer somehow. I like your voice right now.
I don't know. But I've been sedated. That's what it is. So I'm not loud. I'm just tired. There goes the piling on. This could be
I
another
think
one
that's the
gone.
first pylon we've seen all game, right?
Yeah, even the dwarfs are bored. Oh, this is too easy. Punch, break, punch.
Nah, no. I think it's the same as with the fouls.
There goes another one.
I mean, we've seen Kaz play in playoffs and the clatter, and we know he likes a good foul. He likes the attrition game, but in a game like this, he's careful. You know, like you don't want to give up good fouls against the 16 player roster.
Ooh, hey, ooh, hey, ooh. I'm making me an. Ooh, look at all these.
What's happening?
Hey, I'm just
What?
doing all the. I'm giving my own entertainment. Oh dear. There we go. We're back to normal. Oh dear. It
Okay.
was the equivalent to the Mexican wave, the casualty wave.
I mean, he's trying. I mean, he's trying to put the most pressure he can apply on this dwarven cage with the like 4 players he has left. Might just be too little, too late.
Spodek on Tulu is saying, "Oh, that blue screen should be steward's inquiry." Spawn,
I don't know. Like,
Spawn
to be
being
honest,
cheeky.
Cass made a big thing about it and being like, I'm in control of the game and I blue screened, Cyanide is to blame, blah blah blah. Todd has been a good sport about it. I mean, he could have said, "Hey, it's not my fault that you blue screened. It's your system. You know, like, get your shit together. I'm taking the win."
Yeah.
I'm not sure how the rules are in playoffs, but in
Yeah, we basically what have happened is me, Jesse, and Sam, we'd have all spoke and we'd probably done a vote and we'd have gone with a vote. So if we thought that the game had to be replayed, we would have done it. But we'd have had to have
I mean,
discussed it.
it's not about that. I think as I got it, it was an instant decision that both coaches said,
Yeah,
"Hey, let's
yeah.
replay."
I mean, to be
And
fair, that usually happens like that. I mean, we had a blue screen where the first day, and Shod was more than willing to give the other guy a rematch, but he decided not to. So, for some bizarre reason.
I mean, it's the thing, and it's good sport. I mean, Todd could have insisted. You know, Todd could have insisted, hey, it's not my fault. Your system crashed. Whatever. And then could have been a discussion, bad for the community, whatever. And he didn't. So credit to him for making that call.
Yeah.
Too bad he got punished for it.
Yeah.
Looking at the dugout right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Here comes the foul. Oh, dead dwarf.
No, it doesn't.
Niffle goes. He's taking the mick.
Is there a chance here for Todd to stop this? Not really, right?
Let's have a look. Unless he's got a
Guard.
leaping blitzer.
Guard everywhere. Cass played this very safely. Wait.
You could probably
Dodge.
get the... Yeah, you'd have to dodge with your blitzer. And get some insane rolls.
I mean, you could attack the ball carrier from the side where the runner is, because it's the only side where there's no guard.
Yeah.
But that's crazy rolls. I mean, it's the AG4. The AG4 could get there. The peasant is taking the assist from the runner.
Why has he gone there? I don't know.
To maybe stop the recovery, like the...
Oops, daisy.
I mean, I think he tried to put bodies on the Longbeards to make the catch a 6+ on the Longbeards. If the blitzer goes down.
The problem is he keeps spacing these dwarfs, and these dwarfs keep injuring them. It's not working.
I mean, at this point of the game, you can't blame him for that. I mean, you need to play desperation, but he played that strategy all game, and that's why I agree with you. With AV7 or 8, you can't win against a side that's all guard, all mighty blow, all pylon, and AV9.
And
you can't win that. Probably Todd thought he managed to do the attrition game, the fouling, because why else would he have so many players on the roster in the ladder?
Yeah.
But now it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Playoffs is a very different thing than the ladder. I mean, in a ladder you got so many concedes. It's a lot about psychology and when people are giving up and when people are deciding to delete their team or whatever. And in the playoffs, it's you're gonna give everything to win that one game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean that's basically it. I mean, like I said, saying Todd's a really nice guy, personality wise and everything, and I wanted to do really well, but unfortunately, he's been beaten by a very good coach in Cass. I mean, he's always going to be tough for him anyway. It was never an easy matchup. This, I just think if he looks back on it, there could have been a few things he could have done differently. And like I say, if he learns from it, then it'll be well worth it.
Exactly. I mean, we all had those games, right? Like in any format, in ladder, in league, in open. We had those moments also when we thought like, oh yeah, I'm really good at this. And then you get that one game where like, wow, how did that happen? I didn't have a shot at all. Something must have been horrible. Something must have gone horribly wrong. And you learn from that a lot. Like I had one of those games in my first MML playoff game in the Challenge League, where I had like a regular season of 6 wins, a draw, and no losses.
Yeah.
And then just got beaten the crap out of me by Disco's orcs. And it happens. You know, then it's one game. You can't do anything, and you think, what did I do wrong? I played exactly the same as I did before.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work in a playoff format. and I think that's what Todd might have experienced here today. And here we see your mama scoring,
Your mama.
your mama walking it in, mama having a beerful celebration. The KO's coming back. Is there a chance he has a frenzy piece, but he only has 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 players? 7 players in frenzy. Can you one-turn this with Brett?
You could. He's got a movement 8
It's
piece.
theoretically possible, right?
It is. But somehow I don't think Toddy's got it in his arsenal.
I would love to see this.
Yeah, we both would love to see it.
Even though overtime, I'm really drunk, so I'm not sure if overtime is a good.
If this,
Yeah.
if this
Oh
goes,
yes, it's MA8. He even has the MA8.
yeah, yeah.
He has MA8 Frenzy.
Has he got Stand Firm on all 3 of them? Stand Firm.
No, the middle one doesn't. But
Middle one.
good call here by Cass to give 2 Longbeard Stand Firm. Huge, absolutely huge to have Stand Firm on 2 players. Since I don't play elves anymore, everybody who plays Nurgle, dwarfs, orcs, whatever, get 2 Stand Firm players to prevent the one-turn touchdown from happening.
Yeah,
It's not a secure bet, but 2 Stand Firm really helpful, especially if they have guard at the same time. Looks like he's not going for it, right?
Yeah, I think
Looks like he was hoping for the riot.
Yeah, I think so too. But it's probably good that it finishes because no Malik will probably fall asleep in a minute and start snoring live on Twitch.
There was one MML game once where Fnords jumped into the party and started calling a game and literally fell asleep. Then woke up again, talked to himself in Swedish. Nobody knew what's going on, and then he started singing. It was hilarious.
Oh, quality.
Perfect advertisement for this game. This is what it's all about.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm a bit sad to not see Todd attempt the one turn here with the movement 8. Movement 8 AG4, you have to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Slightly disappointing.
There he goes. He's doing his run. This always makes me laugh when people do this. It's like,
It's like, oh well, if I had one more turn, I could score.
yeah, you're lucky. I would have won. I would have got a draw if I had one more turn.
So 22-1 armor breaks.
Ouch.
That's quite tough. I mean, you see balls deep in Uranus.
Ironically,
Of course.
69 blocks as well.
Yeah, 69 blocks, 87% ball possession, 56% occupation of opponents have. That's a big number. I mean, it says it's total control, and Cass did have that. I think the turning point here was the wizard usage, right?
Yeah, absolutely. French Ticklers used the wizard at the wrong time, where Cass's was a class one.
Yeah.
Right.
Do we have the coaches for post-game interviews?
We'll definitely get Cass because Cass will want to chat, and I'm gonna let you speak to him because I'm gonna fall asleep in a minute.
What about Todd? Is Todd coming?
I don't know. I don't know if I'll ask him, but I'll get Cass on so you can.
Would be great.
That's if Cass is actually on.
He should be online.
No, I'm sure he does want to come speak to us. There we go. Right, I've sent him a message, and this guy's called what's it? Todd, isn't he?
Saint Todd.
Yeah. So Miles is going to get the right Saint Todd or someone completely different. It'll be like, what the hell am I doing in this chat?
Let's get Teddy Tom on.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, there he is. There he is. Mr. Blood Bowl Batman on the PS4. Congratulations, mate. Well done. Very well played out. Total control game. I mean, we just saw the stats. 56% occupation of the opponent's half. 68 blocks. You basically had the upper hand the entire time on this one. I mean, you got lucky a little bit with the armor breaks, but you played it out very well. And it was just a control game, right? Like the regular 2-1 grind with dwarves, no?
Yeah, can I just start before we get into the autopsy, which is always fun? I just want to start by really paying tribute to my opponent because, you know, with my blue screen, you can only imagine the kind of expletives I was kicking out. I don't know if you saw the other game, but I was even more control of that game than I was this game. You know, I basically had him by the balls in the first game as well, and he agreed to play again. I think the admins would have ruled in my favour with regards to having.
Yeah, I can't speak for them too, but I definitely would have done.
Yeah, but you know, Saint Todd was good as gold. There was no quibbling. He just said, "Yeah, let's do it." Blood Bowl needs coaches like Saint Todd. Yeah, we need coaches that will play in the Champions League. You know, anything I say now is purely on a coach basis. You know, I think he's a brilliant guy, and you know, I feel honoured to have played him. But I don't think I'm speaking out of turn when I say that I outclassed him there. You know, my team was far better for a start, and other than a little bit of dodgy crap when I thought, do you know what? And do you know what, Lulis? You're cracking me up because I thought I'm just going to lightning bolt this motherfucker for dodgy. I just thought, how epic will it be if I wanted to kill him? I just wanted to kill him. I just wanted to kill him on a lightning bolt. Yeah. I thought, dodge through my line of scrimmage, have some of this, mate. Bam. You know?
Yeah, we saw that.
So I thought it was a pretty sensible lightning bolt because I thought, well, even if I get if I don't get an armor break, you know, I got him prone and I can then cage up on the right hand side. One of the things that St. Todd struggled with in the second half was he had 4 players over the left hand side of the pitch that were out of the game because they were tied up with my longbeards. So I was, you know, and you've got to be really careful with positioning with dwarfs. You know, I've learned so much with the dwarves this season. I hate dwarves, right? I absolutely loathe dwarves. I do, and I played them because I just couldn't get a chaos team off the ground, and I now love them. I can't believe I'm actually saying I love dwarves. You know, you've got to be so careful with the positioning play. But yeah, my armor breaks were nice. Did I throw more blocks than the legend that is the spawn of Cthulhu yesterday? That's all I wanted to do.
How did it spawn for?
So, yeah.
Hey, Saint Todd.
Oh, there's Saint Todd.
I'll let Saint. Hello, mate.
Headset is back, so I had to turn my camera on.
We can still hear you. It's perfect.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'll let Saint Todd have a word. Thank you for the game, mate. It's much appreciated, and thank you for the restart. You know, massive respect is due for that. Massive respect.
Oh yeah, well I wasn't gonna take a free one. That wouldn't be right.
No, and everything you said, Cass, before Saint Todd came on, it was exactly what Bernie and I were saying throughout the broadcast. I mean, you could go into like having the admins check who deserves the win or what on a blue screen issue, but that's not what this is about. I mean, it's all about us having a good time together. Saint Todd immediately said, "Let's play again. Let's do this again." And I know you were a little bit salty because you had the upper hand, and of course it's understandable. But
I used the term salty. basically, what I knew St. Todd was going to do, he was going to revise his strategy because he had 4 turns against me that really didn't work at all, you know, and I knew that he was going to come out and do something different. I had no problem with him scoring early. In fact, I wanted him to score really early.
Yeah.
Because then the Dwarves are going to do what the Dwarves do best. They're going to ground and pound you through the game, you know. So, but yeah, I would have probably been a lot more salty if I had a bucket of 1s with me, you know. But as it was, my dice were pretty good. I can't grumble about my dice. I don't think I failed a lot at all. I didn't use a lot of rerolls. I didn't fail much. So you know that I had that as well.
Yeah, I mean, what I'd like to ask Todd, if we're now going into a bit more detailed analysis, what Bernie and I was saying was the wizard usage. We were a bit surprised because did you see the good recovery there, the good shot at the ball actually? Because we're not sure. You kind of needed a removal there, right?
Yep. Yeah, I did. Yep. Yeah, I was impatient.
Yeah, that's exactly what we thought. Like you got a little impatient. You thought you need the upper hand right now because of course you know what Kaz is doing. He lets you score early. He's fine going into halftime 1-1, but if you go into halftime 2-0, he's in trouble. Even with a wizard in hand, so that's what we thought. I mean, it's a big gamble on 1 or 2 removals against AV9, and then not even having a super secure shot at the ball because it would have been a Zug Blitz with 2 dice, right?
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
I saw 4 guys. I said, well, 4 guys is I'd want 5, but 4 guys is there, and the ball carrier's, you know, out in the open, so. Just got impatient.
Did you bait that, Kaz? Did you bait that?
Yeah, I did, absolutely. Wizards, fireballs aren't overly effective against Armor 9, you know?
Yeah.
And I needed to give... I didn't expect St. Todd to fire it then, actually. I thought it was going to be a couple more turns. But I was not deliberate, you know, it was a loose cage, it was a semi-cage, you know? But I'm trying to give him 4 guys within the template to try and make him fire the whiz, because... when you've got a team with a wizard each, the first person that fires the wizard first is at a distinct disadvantage. You know, it's almost like the Cold War thing going on. You know, if you fire your wizard first, then and it isn't super successful, then you're at a real disadvantage. On a different game, he may have knocked down all the players and had access to my ball carrier, but as soon as he fired that wizard, I sort of breathed a sigh of relief, to be honest. But in the second half, he still gave me problems, you know. I had to be careful. You know,
because he played super risky then. He was like, fuck it, I'm just going to take the high-risk moves here.
Basing me up from turn 1. I'm thinking, you know, normally I'd be thinking, this is Christmas, mate. You know, I'm basing a bunch of Guard Mighty Blow Dwarves up. You know, I'm thinking, holy cow, but do you know what? It wasn't a terrible tactic at all. And, yeah, you know, I had great dice. Not a lot went wrong. It was a paint-by-numbers game for me. I rolled good dice. And, but, yeah, St. Todd, you know, welcome to the alumni, mate. You know, we need coaches like St. Todd. St. Todd, as far as I'm concerned, represents the future of Blood Bowl. Do you know what I mean? You know, a coach that plays it in the spirit of the game. And, yeah, I'm just... Do you know what? I'm glad to get this Bretonian monkey off my back. Really
you say you got the Bretonian monkey off your back, but you really haven't, because it wasn't a Bretonian monkey, it was a griff.
Shut up, Brett. Shut up, Birdie. I'm not listening to you. Don't mention griff right now, okay? Just don't.
I want to ask, let me settle this between you two guys. I just want to talk to Todd right now. Todd, did you think about hiring Griff for this game?
No, not very much. A dodge player just wasn't really what I wanted to do. Originally I was thinking the Halfling Master Chef in Zug and 60 out of Treasury, but I thought, well, you know, he's not going to have a lot of turnovers, so he's not going to burn through his rerolls, and he didn't. So, and I was thinking, well, maybe if I take Dolpher. Wizard thing plays out correctly, maybe he can scoop up the ball and I can get a Hail Mary going the other way. And like I said, I wasn't patient enough. I burned the wizard too early, and that was the plan.
And that's exactly where I want to echo Cass, what Cass just said, is that I think a decision like that is great for the game, because it's not the rule book, you know, it's like not the Bretonnian playbook, hire Griff if you can.
Yeah.
He thought, hey, let's do Zug. I have a good roadblock there. Let's do Dolphor. He could be fun. I mean, kick off return, kick, pass block for weird situations could be of help. Even considering hiring a halfling master chef, I think that's great fun, and it makes the game interesting, and it made for an interesting game, and I like those decisions, and that's why I want to echo you. Like, huge credit to Todd for making the decisions you made, and if that wizard had been successful, we'd all be like, wow, ballsy move, rewarded, great play. Now we are like, yeah, too risky, probability like 10% of succeeding, whatever. But I mean that's what Blood Bowl is. It's making like gut decisions, and you made those all game, and even before the game with the inducements, and huge credit for that. It was very entertaining to watch and to call the game. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah. Can I just end with saying, normally I'm quite vocal when and it's nothing personal, but when I think a coach has played poorly, I'll say a coach has played poorly. And likewise, when I made a couple of big mistakes in that turn, in that game. Turn 8, I blocked off my own path.
Yeah.
Which made me have to make more blocks, which was just ridiculous. Right? And the moment I did it, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Calcium?
You even
Holy shit.
did nothing for 30 seconds. We're like,
Yeah.
what did you just do?
I'll tell you what I was thinking in those 30 seconds. Fuck. That's what I was thinking. I can only imagine Bernie was just loving that, because he knew what I was thinking. And
Yeah, I did actually say, I think, something like that, didn't I? I did actually say that I know what he's thinking.
We're like,
Yeah.
what did just happen?
Yeah,
I was
know,
like,
it was
what did just happen? And Bernie was like, yeah, Calcium just did something he didn't want to do.
But you know what? My dice held up. You know, I was blocked.
Yeah.
I was rolling powers left, right, and center. And in the second half, I left my runner on the left-hand side of the cage, and I left my ball carrier unguarded. So Saint Todd didn't see it, but he could
Nope.
have dodged into the cage and got a one dice block.
One dice, yeah. We said that in the commentary if you watch it back.
We saw it.
And the moment I did that, I'm like, oh my god! Again, I was like, fuck. You know, so I made a couple of big mistakes there. But do you know what? Dice, my dice were so good, they paper over all the cracks. You know, I defy a lot of people to beat me with those dice. You know, and at the end of the day, I'm a good enough coach that if I bring my bucket of sixes to a game, everyone's going to struggle against me. You know, the finals is shaping up lovely, because the Nurgle team have gone, the Chaos team have gone, so that's 2 Claw Mighty Blow teams that have gone. So arguably, other than the Orcs right now,
But you're going to face Necro, no?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to these Necros. I'm Shot's a really good coach, but he's next.
Yeah, I think you'll get a harder match against Shod.
Absolutely.
You know, no disrespect to Saint Todd, but I think I mean, have you played much Blood Bowl? Because I think Mercy was saying you was a PC player, but I wasn't sure if he got you mixed up with somebody else.
Well, I had the game on PC as well.
Right.
Actually, Mercy was my first opponent in an online league.
Oh, fair enough.
Nice one.
A little over a year ago. I just got into Blood Bowl when this game came out.
Oh, okay.
Excellent.
No,
Yeah.
but I think you did well. I mean, and I said it throughout the broadcast. If you watch it back, I think you did well on positioning and taking and seeing interesting plays. You know, like putting pressure on the blitzer in the backfield or something like that. You did good calls on that. What I think, and that's what I said in the broadcast, that the choice that Calcium did with picking a wizard shop as a stadium enhancement as dwarfs is ridiculous and smart at the same time, because he's basically saying, well, of course you want to have a wizard against dwarfs, but you need to know exactly when you use it. and I think that's what you need a little bit more experience for, a lot of patience for in pressure situations. And I think we talked about that wizard usage, and you even also said like you got a little bit impatient there, and I think that played a huge role. But I think you did a good job on seeing those interesting plays, applying a lot of pressure, even in the end, applying pressure there, a lot of players down, doing well in positioning, making scoring as hard as possible for him, even in turn 8 in the first half. I think you did very well there.
Well, you know, the frustrating thing is that even though he only had 2 stand firm players, they're so annoying to deal with. I actually think he would have been better off to take less guard and more stand firm, because I wanted to get my best knight behind him to force him up into a full cage, and it was so hard to get to flank him because he was spread out wide, and you can't move. That stand firm guys, they're always where you don't want them to be.
Yeah.
And you can't get them out of the way.
That's why you have them. Oh, by the way, stand firm. Why didn't you attempt the one turn in the end?
I don't know. I had no rerolls. I just didn't think it was possible.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I think if there's one thing you take out, well, the things what I would take out of this is, if you don't take Griff, you're going to lose. Simple as that. Griff's the best player. You'd lost the game before you even kicked the ball in my ass.
You've got such a hard on for Griff.
Griff's the best player. Zug's a waste.
Bernie's guide to Bretonians. Bernie's guide to playing Blood Bowl. Take Griff, win. Don't take Griff, lose and be average. That's Bernie's guide to Blood.
That's basic. Yeah, but the thing is, right? What's Zug gonna do? Zug's gonna do fuck all against all that guard. So he's a waste. Dolphar, armor 7. He ain't got fuck all. He's a waste. And then you got like Griff, strength 4, agility 4, sprint, sure feet.
Yes. Bernie, we all know
8.
we all know Griff's stat line and skills.
Oh, but I don't know.
I already had a scorer. I needed a little muscle and some razzle dazzle.
I think you played it risky. You didn't get rewarded. Learn from it or not. I think it's a nice way to play, as Calcium said. It's a Blood Bowl way to play. It's a surely entertaining way to play. I think we all had a good time. Was a fantastic game, and I think you did it well. Just those special decisions, also not appoing the blitzer, things like that.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Oh, we had fun of that. You tried to save the arm and arm wrestler. That was fun. We loved that.
Yeah. You can argue about that, but it's your way, and as Calcium said, this is what Blood Bowl is about. Having coaches like you, and you made it entertaining.
In defense of that decision, bear in mind I had a 4-strength peasant and 2 guard peasants. So
yeah.
Even if I'm going to put 5 peasants on the field, who am I going to let get punched in the face?
That's exactly what I said in the commentaries. Like, does he think a guard peasant is more worthy than a blitzer to get apple? Yeah, he obviously thinks like that. and okay, fair enough. If he does that, it's fine.
That was my 3rd blitzer, which I've been trying to get killed anyway. I mean, it was 3 blitzers is a little bit bloaty, so I've been using him as fodder.
Oh dear. The most important thing to tell Calcium Cast though, mate. You know what? You did really well. You got 69 hits. That is impressive, mate. It's almost legendary, but it isn't, because the legend of Spawnicon Tool put 72 hits in, mate. That's a whopping 3 hits difference. That's why it's legendary. That's why it's legendary. That's why you're normal.
If we meet in these finals, I'm going to give him 3 extra hits for free. That's it.
How did Spawn get to the playoffs even? How did that happen?
Because nobody wanted to play Norse.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm like, how horrible is this champion ladder? Okay, it's Norse, yeah. Okay, right.
No, do you know what? I think I think I really, it's easy to enjoy a game you win and you dominate, but I didn't enjoy it for that reason. I enjoyed it because it felt like just an honest game of Blood Bowl, which quite often you don't have online, you know, because the likes of you, Liz, and Bernie and myself, we've been playing this game a long time. We know how to play it, and we will metagame to an extent, and it strips away the soul of it a little bit. And do you know what? It felt like it was pure Blood Bowl. So that's why that lightning bolt made so much sense at that time.
Yeah.
There's so much that could have gone wrong with it, but I was almost caught in the fluff. I was almost caught in the fluff, and I just thought, I am just going to lightning bolt this guy, because do you know what? I was laughing while I was doing it. Honestly, it was hilarious, and I loved it. And so, yeah, I want to thank Saint Todd for just a really enjoyable game, you know. And I know my next game's going to be a lot tougher, because Shod's a player, you know. He's no, you know, with the greatest respect to Saint Todd, if Saint Todd has only been playing it a couple of years or so, you know, Shod's got a lot more experience than that. So I'm going to have to be on my game.
Yeah. I mean, I think what we can all agree on though is Saint Todd is a fantastic guy. He has a very positive outlook on the game, and it's great to have him in the community. And now, obviously, because he's in the playoffs, if you qualify for the playoffs, you get to come into the Sacred Illumina chat. So that's for people who've made the playoffs. Yeah. So I hope he'll come into that chat and talk and have a laugh with the rest of us.
You even get there if you qualify with Brett's, because that doesn't mean anything, right?
And
Bernie's got in there twice.
I didn't qualify with Brett. I qualified with Griff, so I'm all right. And then you know, and then there's the dwarfs, and then the Necro, and then the Chaos, and yeah, qualify everyone. But yeah, it's good. So I'm glad Saint Todd's enjoyed himself, and he's giving it a good go, and hopefully he'll be back next year and doing better. So yeah. So has anyone else got anything else to say, or are we ready to wrap up?
No, ready.
Wrap it up.
Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks Lou for jumping in, and thanks Todd, and thanks Cass again, and we'll be back and see you again against Shod's Mighty Claw Wolves, so that should be good. So yeah, that's it guys, thanks very much, thanks for tuning in. I'm off, well I'm going off to bed. My missus has gone to bed, she's asleep, so I get any sex tonight, Cass. My 2-minute window of that sex greatness I had is gone. Cock block, yeah.
Can we just do this on air?
Yeah, absolutely. Cock block, not anymore. It's called Cass block. That's what it's called.
Holy shit!
Holy shit! Holy shit! Right. It can't be any worse than your bloody thing about that big mama up the backside. Lulu.
Yeah.
Can I just say before we go, I cannot believe Lulu said that. You need your mouthwash now, so young man. Holy shit! I wouldn't have even said something like that.
I said that to him, Cass.
Wow.
I said it. Cass, I even said to him, even Cass wouldn't have said that, Lou, you rebel.
I don't know what that means. It's not my native language. I have no idea what I'm saying.
Exactly. Good call. Good comeback. Right then, it's been fun, guys. I hope the guys who's watching enjoyed it, and we'll be back for some more. There's only one more game to be gone, and that's Dana versus Yukito. When that's done, we'll get on to the next round of games. We'll start from Monday. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll speak later on. Thanks very much. Bye-bye. There we go. Cheers, guys.